Hello students. Today we will read chapter number 1, India Geographical Features and Their Impact on History. Let's start. It is generally said that history has two eyes. One is chronology and the other is geography. In other words, time and space are significant factors in determining the historical process. In particular, a country's geography largely determines its historical events. The history of India is also influenced by its geography. Hence, the studies of Indian geographical features contributes to the better understanding of its history. The Indian subcontinent is a well-defined geographical unit. It may be divided into three major regions: the Himalayan mountains, the Indo-Gangetic plains, and the southern peninsula. There are five countries in the subcontinent: India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Bhutan. India is the largest among them and it comprises 28 states and 6 union territories. According to the 2001 census, the population of India is over 100 crores. The Himalayan mountains. The Himalayan mountains are situated on the north of India, starting from the Pamir in the extreme northwest of India. The mighty Himalayan range extends toward northeast. It has a length of nearly 2560 kilometers with an average breadth of 240 and 320 kilometers. The highest peak of the Himalayas is known as Mount Everest, with its height being 8,869 meters. It acts as a natural wall and protects the country against the cold Arctic winds blowing from Siberia through Central Asia. This keeps the climate of northern India fairly warm throughout the year. The Himalayan region is mostly inhospitable in winter and generally covered with snow. It was considered for a long time that the Himalayas stood as natural barrier to protect India against invasions. But the passes in the northwest mountains, such as the Khyber, Bolan, Kurram, and the Gomal, provided easy routes between India and Central Asia. These passes are situated in the Hindu Kush, Suleiman, and Kirthar ranges. From prehistoric times, there was a continuous flow of traffic through these passes. Many people came to India through these passes as invaders and immigrants. The Indo-Aryans, the Indo-Greeks, Parthians, Sakas, Kushanas, Hunas, and Turks entered India through these passes. The Swat Valley is valley in this region formed another important route. Alexander of Macedon came to India through this route. Apart from invading armies, missionaries, and merchants came to India using these routes. Therefore, these passes in the northwest mountains had facilitated trade as well as cultural contacts between India and the Central Asia. In the north of Kashmir is Karakoram Range, the second highest peak in the world. Mount Godwin Austen is situated here. This part of the Himalayas and its passes are high and snow covered in the winter. The Karakoram Highway by Gilgit is connected to Central Asia, but there was little communication through this route. The Valley of Kashmir is surrounded by high mountains. However, it could be reached through several passes. The Kashmir Valley remains unique for its tradition and culture. Nepal is also a small valley under the foot of the Himalayas, and it is accessible for Gangetic plains through a number of passes. In the east, the Himalayas extend up to Assam. The important mountains in the region at Patkoi, Nagai, and Lusai range. These hills are covered with the thick forest due to heavy rains, and most remain uh, inhospitable. The mountains of northeast India is difficult to cross, and many parts of this region had remained in relative isolation. The Indo-Gangetic Plain. The Indo-Gangetic Plain is irrigated by three important rivers: the Gangas, Indus, and Brahmaputra. The vast plain is most fertile and productive because of the alluvial soil brought by the streams of the rivers and its tributaries. The Indus River rises beyond the Himalayas, and its major tributaries are the Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj, and Beas. The Punjab plains are benefited by the Indus River system. The literal meaning of the term Punjab is the land of five rivers. Sindh is situated at the lower valleys of the Indus. The Indus plain is known for its fertile soil. The Thar Desert and Aravalli Hills are situated in between the Indus and Gangetic plains. Mount Obi is the highest point in the Aravalli Hills. The Ganga River rises in the Himalayas, flows south and then towards the east. The river Yamuna flows almost parallel to the Gangas and then joins it. The area between these two rivers is called Doab, meaning the land between two rivers. Important tributaries of the Ganga are the Gomati, Sarayu, Ghagra, and Gandak. Thank you.